everyone.
Hello, Jeff.
Oh, why are you looking so sad?
It's the end of our athletic season and our school was going to run against Umbachi School in a big competition tonight.
It's very exciting and everyone at the school is involved, even me. I'm a cheerleader.
Sounds like fun. So what's the problem?
There's a big storm coming, so the headmaster says we can't go.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, and this morning was really sunny. How can it be really sunny and warm 1 minute and then rainy and cold the next?
Well, that's because things are happening in the Earth's atmosphere.
What's that?
The atmosphere is all around you. It's the air that goes from the ground all the way up into the sky.
How high does the atmosphere stretch into the sky?
Well, it goes from the ground up into the sky for about 500 kilometers.
What?
Do you know what distance that is? That's about the distance from Johannesburg to Durban.
What? You mean the atmosphere goes up and up for 500 kilometers?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
What? So, he says they're going to go 500 kilometers into the sky. So, how can it be, huh? What kind of an engine would you need to drive so high into the sky? So, and what's he going to do when he gets there? What? This sounds so dangerous.
I've been up in the atmosphere before.
No, you haven't. What are you talking about?
Yes, I have. I went to Durban in an airplane once.
Jeff, how high can an airplane fly? Can it go all the way to 500 kilometers high?
No, actually, planes only fly at about 10 kilometers.
And when I was up in the plane, there was ice all over the windows.
No.
Andrew's right. It's very, very cold up where the airplanes fly.
Why is it much colder than down here?
Well, we have the atmosphere to thank for keeping us warm.
And how does it do that?
The atmosphere is like a big blanket, and it goes around the Earth and keeps it warm. It doesn't look like a blanket because we can't really see it, but it's there. The blanket lets in warmth from the sun and doesn't let it all escape, so when it's nighttime and the sun isn't shining, it's still there.
But what would happen if we didn't have an atmosphere?
Well, for one thing, it would be very, very cold. And also, we wouldn't be able to breathe. The atmosphere contains oxygen, which we need to breathe. Without it, we would die. And the atmosphere also helps to block out harmful rays from the sun.
Why do we need to be protected from the sun?
Remember, the sun might be far away, but it is also very, very hot. If you stand outside on a hot day, you can feel it burning you. There are also rays that come from the sun that are harmful to humans.
Is that why we wear sunblock?
Yes, the best suntan lotions block out ultraviolet rays that can be harmful to us. The atmosphere also helps to cut out some of these rays.
So if the atmosphere is so useful, why does it bring us rain when we don't want it?
Well, weather is caused by things happening in the Earth's atmosphere. One of the results is rain. I tell you what, let me show you how weather works to produce rain. Grace, can you go get me some ice from the fridge? And Andrew, can you get me a jug of hot water? Thank you. Whoopsie. Now you see, the hot water in this jar is making the air hot. Let's see what happens.
You know, Mervin, when I was young, I wanted to be an astronaut.
And what?
An astronaut. You know, one of those nuts that goes high up in the sky. In a plane.
You mean an astronaut?
That's right, an astronaut. I wanted to go to the other countries like Mozambique and, did I say Mozambique?
But if you were an astronaut, you wouldn't go there.
Wouldn't I? Why not?
Astronauts go into outer space, not a few hundred kilometers up to the coast, you know.
So, where's the outer space? Is it far?
Oh, far. It's hundreds of kilometers up into the sky.
Up Into the sky?
Yes.
Joe, you mean up there where the stars are?
Oh, yes, up there.
All the way out there?
Yes. Out through the Earth's atmosphere and into space where there's no oxygen. And it's also really, really cold.
Sure. Though astronauts are crazy, eh?
Why?
Well, it's nice and warm in Mozambique. Why don't they just go there?
Oh, Marvin.
You know the Earth is covered in many oceans. Well, let's imagine the water in the jar is one of those large oceans. And the sun has been beating down on it all day. So the water is very hot. And because of that, it warms up the atmosphere, which is the air over here. Now, I'm going to put ice cubes on the plates. And you'll see the warm air hits the cold. Remember I told you it's very cold high up in the sky? Well, the warm meets the cold and it makes water droplets, which we call rain.
Cool.
This is called condensation. Let's ask the old tree to explain condensation.
Hello, everyone. I'm really glad it's raining today. We trees need the rain. Now then, condensation is when a gas cools and it changes into water. Have you ever heard of the water cycle before? Water is always moving from land and ocean to the sky and back again. The sun shines down and causes water to evaporate into the atmosphere. Clouds form and condense to form rain.
So we can't go to athletics because of the condensation.
Well, because of a type of condensation called rain. But I've got some good news. I've just been outside and the sky is clear, so it looks like your sports day is back on.
Yay! I must go get changed.
Me
Okay.
too. I'm running the 200 meters.
Well, good luck.
Bye, Jeff.
Goodbye, everyone.
When you're up there in the atmosphere, oh, when you're there, it seems real clear. All around us, oxygen lives. One more thing, our atmosphere gives. If that blanket wasn't there, we would surely fry. So if the weather can't be a pain, at least we know why. Atmosphere protect us. Atmosphere protect us. Atmosphere protect us. Atmosphere protect us. We love atmosphere protect us. We
Oh, now I understand. The Earth's atmosphere is all the way above us for 500 kilometers. Yeah, and we really need it. We couldn't breathe without it, and the sun would be too hot. Hey, and it's things happening in the Earth's atmosphere that makes our weather. Rain, wind, thunder, and lightning. Huh? What? What a wonderful thing. I wonder who invented it. What?
The Earth has its own atmosphere like an invisible blanket made of air, made of gases, moisture, and dust. The atmosphere contains gases like oxygen, which enable us to breathe. The atmosphere prevents the temperature on Earth from becoming too cold. The atmosphere protects us from harmful energy from the sun. The atmosphere contains water vapor and helps to recycle water as rain. Why don't you try the experiment with the jar and see if you can make it rain? Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
when you're up there in the atmosphere.